So, Mzansi, President Cyril Ramaphosa announced his new national executive in this GNU, the Government of National Unity. And, there's 4 ministries that I will be, paying real close attention to. Of course, the others do matter, but for this channel, these ministries are the Ministry of Defense. Well, that one is going to make guest appearances here and there. We'll be watching Angie real closely, but the ministry that we will be watching to see, is there going to be an impact? Are they going to make an impact? Are they going to make a change? What does the next 100 days look like within present day South Africa? Are there going to be any significant changes? For example, the first one is, of course, the Minister of Correctional Services, okay? And that is Peter Gronewald, okay? And he is in charge of the men in orange, okay? Everybody over there in the prisons, the guards, the wardens, and everything that is going on. What's going to stand out is he going to make an impact in the request that Thabo Bester has put forward, okay? That's what we're going to be watching for. Are there going to be any significant changes? For example, what accused number 3, was it? Yes, accused number 3, with regards to being in solitary confinement endlessly over there at the Kgosi Mampuru, and also the fact that he had no hot water. We're not sure in recent developments if that has been improved, but hey, there's a new minister in town. Let's see what changes happen for those who are incarcerated. And also, definitely, of course, you already know, the Minister of Police is who? SENZO Meyiwa, and he takes over the portfolio from who? Begitele, the one who wasn't born from his mother's womb to be a minister. Yes, him. So SENZO Meyiwa, we're also going to be paying real close attention to him because we already have grievances with those who are within the South African police services. Not exactly all, but specifically we'll just drill down specifically to those who have appeared in Judge Ratta's courtroom and telling us things like, as an investigating officer, for example, we'll just go straight into it. Uzungu, okay? Umaholo, okay? There needs to be an inquiry, okay? There needs to be an inquiry because they have said it under oath that, listen, we don't really work, okay? We just come here and do whatever we're told. Gininda didn't tell me this. I don't know. Basically, the SENZO MEYIWA trial is ongoing and it looks like a zoo, okay? We need the Minister of Police. We can't be having other cases coming into the courthouses with investigating officers feeling so comfortable to say to us, I don't know. No, I did not read the docket. No, it was a revolver. No, it was a pistol. They sound like they're still investigating, but the trial is already there within the courthouse. We need an improvement. From where? The South African Police Services, that same South African Police Services that allowed Ubongani Ntanzi to be held in detention, okay, over there at the Villaria Police Station with his cell phone from a period of June 16, 2020, all the way to February 8, 2021. And then they didn't do, first of all, they allowed him in there with his cell phone. We're just going to go with the story that they're selling us. They allowed him in there with his cell phone. He kept it. He didn't just keep it. He was using it. Okay. He was calling his girlfriends. He was calling everybody but his mother. He made those calls. He even called his own alleged lawyer, okay, Umtiago. That's where the case is right now. You see all these discrepancies, Mr. Minister of Police. We need you to let us know if this will be a continuing pattern within the South African Police Services, or you are going to bring an absolute end where, people who are arrested, their phones are taken away from them so that this funny story doesn't come up in court. And also, how was he charging his phone? We need an inquiry on that. And not only how was he charging his phone, but also, why is there no SAP 13 after they found the alleged phone? But that's it on the Minister of Police and what we'll be focusing on. Guess who else will also be focusing on? Yes, ma'am, the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Development. This is going to be a personal favorite of mine. A woman gets the title, okay? She gets this ministry. Uthembi Nkatimeng, okay? The Minister, I'll repeat, the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Development is Uthembi Nkatimeng. Now, why is she of particular interest? I don't know. There's a certain retired judge who's displaying some, I don't know, court decorum that is quite questionable currently in the SENZO MEYIWA trial, but I'll leave it at that. And another ministry, I know this will surprise you, but he definitely has my attention because he's the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Gayton McKenzie. Is he well placed in this ministry? We're yet to see all of them. We'll be watching within the first 100 days. But why are we focusing on Gayton McKenzie, the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture? Hello, because I'm a content creator, okay? And I'm already bothering over there on the Twitter. Make sure you're following me on Twitter because I am fighting for the TikTokers, okay? I want the TikTokers, South African TikTokers to be exact, to be paid, okay? To be paid. Over here on the YouTube, we are paid. As a content creator, this helps with the unemployment rates in the country. So why not have the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture engage with the TikTok app and ask them, why are you not paying my creators? Like those Americans who are stealing content, specifically Nara Smith and all the others who are taking all the Amapiano inspiration from South African TikTokers and then putting it on their platforms where they're monetized by the TikTok app and then going ahead and getting millions upon millions of views when South Africa is carrying the entire industry on their backs. On that note, I want to also send out a special congratulations to Umakadzi. Oh my God. She is out there being a vendor goddess right there at the BET Awards. Okay, she did the best. Okay, she won an award, a BET award for best new international artist, I think it is. Don't quote me. I might be saying that wrong. But of course, Tyler scooped too. Tyler gets to meet, fun fact. So Tyler gets to, fun fact guys, Tyler gets to meet two different ministers of sports, arts and culture in less than a year. In less than a year, she gets to meet two. And now presently it's going to be who? Gayton McKenzie. Well, congratulations to Tyler and Makadzi for those BET awards. We already know Gayton already is going to be there at the airport to meet them and the awards. We are excited for him for that moment. But please don't forget all the other small creators and enhance our craft. Help us get TikTok monetized fairly for all creators on the TikTok app. Mzansi, I digress. But if you're not following me on TikTok, if you're not following me on Twitter, if you're not following me on TikTok, if you're not following me on Instagram, if you're not following me on X, you're missing out on the different type of content I do over there. I digress. So Mzansi, back to the SENZO MEYIWA trial. Let's go back, okay, way back in time where it all started. And, let's watch let's watch Dr. Irvin Khoza, okay? Dr. Irvin Khoza, who's obviously going to soon be close acquaintances with Gayton McKenzie. And, you know what? Let me go off on a tangent for a bit. Another reason why I will be focusing on the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture is because, SENZO MEYIWA died. With the recent videos I've shared, the family has not received any support, especially for someone who contributed to the country's success in soccer, contributed as well in terms of entertainment in the sports sector, in the soccer sector for the Orlando Pirates. Like SENZO MEYIWA, yes, he died at his girlfriend's house, but his girlfriend wasn't allowed at the funeral. Only his wife could get there. Yes, I understand that. We'll talk about that in the separate video. But let's focus on the plight of soccer stars. Let's focus on the plight of people who come from disadvantaged backgrounds. They don't have the financial backing or the financial understanding. I would love to see the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture introduce some kind of, I don't know what the right answer is. I'm not the minister. That's for his department to figure out. I'd love to see them introduce a program, okay? Financial development, financial planning, things that they need to have in place, a funeral policy, investments that will carry forward their legacy after they have passed. I don't know. Comment some ideas. I'm just thinking off the top here. Comment some ideas so that we are not watching videos where SENZO MEYIWA's mom is saying, please, I need help just to buy food for my chickens so that they can continue sustaining themselves. I just think that is such a disservice. And I think the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture is the right department for this. We also see it with Uzahara. Zahara died, I believe, early December. Zahara died, and up to now, there's issues with the house, the family, there's owing for this and that. She has a SARS bill, even though she's late, but that SARS still wants their money. Like, it's a lot, and I think it all realms around people who come from disadvantaged backgrounds, who are then elevated, okay? Elevated, they're doing great, but in the background, their finances are not okay, their finances are not financing. It's taking over there. And then when they die, this is when you see that there's a huge disparity over there. Let me know in the comment section. Let's carry on this financial conversation in the comment section down below, because we see Utumelo was out there milking SENZO Meyiwa, and when SENZO died, he just went on to, see how else he can make money off of SENZO, be paid by Netflix. But I digress. Mzansi, let's watch this clip where we see Dr. Irvin Khoza give a speech, his final speech for SENZO Meyiwa.
Talk to us for the last time. May we be quiet, please? Ngiyacela, may we be quiet, please? Abadlala ivideo kaSenzo abayifake. Is it the main screen? Can you keep quiet, please? Ngicela nithule. Ngicela nithule.
Sicela ngemuva nithule ukuze nizwe. Please. Be quiet.
Seeing something from after a long time in the national teams. So I'm really being part of sport and how important I do this in South Africa. The organization has with it from also a good goalkeeper and over years some becoming from England. Our students and China. But you feel how much there are much I will come crazy, I want to feel every time I step from the world and I give it different service in the whole country. Since the giving opportunities today, end up being the final fancy. So for me, achieve a lot. I'm the best player in the world.
Premier, I want to thank you and your cabinet for your hospitality and responsiveness. South Africa, you must know that KwaZulu-Natal is hospitable, but also responsive. When I arrived here on Monday, the whole cabinet, accompanied me to the Meyiwa family. Today, the same thing happened. All these organizations that you see here, the Premier took it upon himself to go to the President and ask for permission. Thank you very much, Premier. Thank you to the President for allowing us to have this honor. Minister Mbaluli, thank you very much for organizing all the memorial services together with my President Danny Jordan. Thank you very much. PSL for changing the games, all the clubs, thank you very much for agreeing in changing the fixture. To all of you supporters, thank you very much for coming and giving us the support. We thank you. To my players, God shall provide. Don't despair. I thank you.